In this video, we are going to import a CSV file. First, we import pandas. We've done that. Let me run that. It's run successfully, and we are going to write a line of code that imports the CSV file. Now, this line of code does two things. One, it brings the file into our workspace, and two, it creates a pandas data frame. And this is how that code looks. I'm going to call my data frame df, and then I am going to assign this to df. pd, that pd, dot read underscore csv, because we're importing a CSV file. Then I open parentheses, and then I close parentheses. Then I'm realizing now that this cell isn't writing code. So I change that. And then inside the parentheses, I open and close inverted commas. And then I'm going to go and look for the path where the file sits on my computer. I've already written it down here. It's on my C drive in a file called analytics. Inside that file, there's a file called datasets, and it's called example1.csv. So let me copy that, paste it there, and let's run this and see what happens. It has run successfully. Now I am going to view it. To view it, I'm going to call the head function. I'm going to make another video dedicated to the head function, but in this video, we're just going to use it without explaining it. So df.head, and then I run. And you can see here that it did not import properly, but what it's showing us is that the delimiter, or at least the delimiter that it should have been using in this data frame, is the colon. So let's try writing the same line with the colon specified as the delimiter or the separator. So I'm just going to copy this code and paste it here. And then after the path, I'm going to specify that the separator is the semicolon. I think I said colon at first. It's the semicolon. There. Let's run this. And then let me quickly, just underneath here, call df.head so we can see. And if I run this, now our data frame has imported successfully. Now this is a type of data set known as a time series data set. We know this because it's got a date column. It also has days, but to identify a time series data set, just look if it's got a date column. And ours here has got a date column. And to conduct any type of analysis on a time series data set, you need the date column to be the quote-unquote x-axis. At the moment, it is not. At the moment, these 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers are the x-axis. What we need to do now is to make this date column the x-axis, or the index of the data frame. And this is how we do that. First, I'm going to copy our modified line of code. Then I'm going to paste it here. And then I am going to modify it further by adding another argument to pass underscore date. This must be true. What this does is it activates Pandas' date capabilities. Currently, this is date, but it is not an actual date. This converts it to an actual date data type. And then on top of that, I am going to say that the index column must be column 3. This is how we count in Python. 0, 1, 2, 3. We don't say 1, 2, 3. The same way that they count it here as 0, 1, 2, 3. So this date column here would be column 3. The fourth column is the third column. So column 3. And then let me go df.head. Open and close parentheses. If I run this, it's giving us an error. And I think it's just spelling. Past dates, not past date. And now it's run successfully. And as you can see now, the date has become the index or the x-axis, and we have the rest of our columns. Alright, we are done. In this video, we have successfully imported the CSV file. We have identified the type of data set as time series, and we have converted the date column into data type date, and we have also converted it into the index of the data frame. See you in the next one.